Hello everybody, this is Simone from Epica and you are watching Favorites on Live&Limbo. Well, being in Toronto first, and second off, I met one of my best friends who was Canadian, moved to Germany and moved back to Canada, so it's awesome that I can also hook up with old friends again. So that's my favorite until now. I think Dulce Delight, she's a Brazilian pastry chef, which I also met yesterday because she lives in New York. She's super creative, funny, talented, and I kind of recreated a lot of her recipes, and everybody in the family is happy because of that, including me. That would be the Quantum Enigma, the album we are currently promoting. It's our 6th studio album, and I just love everything about the record. And it marks a special period in my life where I became a mother and my whole life got turned upside down. And it's simply an awesome record. I have many favorites and they vary at this moment, especially also live. I really love Unchained Utopia, which is from the Quantum Enigma. It's a very powerful song, great melodies, and has a cool drive in it. I have to say that I really admire Adele. She's a great singer. But unfortunately, I'm not such a big fan of her latest record. I prefer the old work more. As far as for metal, I really like Opeth very much. They're cool. I really like old theaters, as the one we are playing now today, the Opera House in Toronto, but not especially the venues, but the occasions, like our 10-year anniversary in the Netherlands, where we played with orchestra and choir, and it was like a real beautiful celebration. And also the fact that we are still successful at what we're doing so many years after we started, and that was definitely one of my highlights of all the shows. And of course a couple of festivals, but on the festival you are one out of the many bands, and when you have a headline show, you know it's all really because they are there for you, and it's a very special feeling. Well, we travel all around the world. I love to travel. I'm Dutch. I moved to Germany. I'm happy wherever I am. So but every time when we go to a country where we haven't been before, like Australia or Indonesia, this time we're going to New Zealand. So I think that's going to be then my future highlight. I don't know, I really felt very at home in Australia. So I'm happy that we're going back there. The long flight will mean watching lots of movies because it's the other side of the world. You have to let go at a certain point. You're working with the producer that you hired and you trust to keep the sound of the band and to, keep everything as a whole, to unite everything, and with certain records, if I listen to them now, I think now I would like to change this or that. And when is the music finished? When is it perfect? Everybody has a different taste, different view, and that's a very hard thing to let go and say the song's finished. Because we're 6 people, all 5 guys write songs, and then they're all working on the songs together. But sometimes you just have a different opinion, different view on how the song structure should be, and I guess that's a hard thing to let go. But like I said before, we have a producer. He's the keeper of the sound, and we trust it. But of course we shouldn't always say yes and amen to what he does. But I guess that's a big lesson which you always keep on learning with each record that you do, I think. Cook, play with makeup, photography, walking around in the forest, and most of all, spend time with my family, my son and my husband. Well, in the past, I used to pass around the microphone, like way in the beginning, until I thought, okay, we're having expensive microphones. It would not be cool if they were to fall. So I stopped doing that. But I like it when I see a fan singing along to the songs, that they know the songs, and just that you see them, that they're happy. It's just a wonderful feeling. Sweet. Sweats. Relaxing. Cat. Country. I'm the only one on the period, so I'm the only one mentally unstable for a couple of days. Not a lot of bitching, so I guess. Yeah, I would rather be just with all guys than all girls. I have a son as well, so I'm surrounded by guys. So, well, food and drinks are already there, I guess, because I need to eat and drink. Sunscreen, sunglasses, shampoo. Well, in certain countries, fans can get very excited and try to get into your hotel room. So a couple years back, it was 3 o'clock in the morning. I was kind of, I was in my birthing suit. I was about to jump in the shower, and somebody was in front of my door, and I saw that the person was wearing a Epica t-shirt. And I was like, I'm sorry, I can't open the door. I'm about to go to the shower. And it was 3 in the morning. I was already a little pissed, to be disturbed at that time. And at 9 o'clock in the morning, the same guy was in front of my hotel room again. And I was like, dude, I just got 6 hours of sleep. And he had to be escorted out of the hotel. Well, yesterday, for example, I always have eye contact with many fans, and then you see that they're singing along the lyrics. And I tried to think back of when I was a super fan of many bands, and I knew all their lyrics, and the thought that they connect to me in a way how I connected back then to other artists is a so beautifully weird feeling. Very honored by that. And you see the happy faces, and you know that they connect to the music. And especially when people come up and tell you that the music made them stronger, it guided them through life. And yesterday in New York, a woman came up to me, and she grabbed me, and I was a little bit like, oh, what's going to happen? And she's like, she could be my mother. She was she was like cuddling up to me and telling me, I had a very bad car accident. I broke my neck, and your music made me stronger and pulled me through. And I was about to cry. I felt so happy that we were able to do that. We write the music because the melodies are in our head. We come together and we create the record. But that you do so much more than that without that being the intention. That's just amazing.